AJ, how challenging has this camp been as far as the secondary with all y'all dealt with injuries and COVID and stuff like that?
I mean, I feel like it's been a very challenging camp. Myself, I've been out. I was out, so like I feel like it puts a strain on guys and it makes people have to work harder.
Has it set you back at all as far as what you've come into camp trying to accomplish?
Not really. It really hasn't set me back much, but coming back, I had to really get back in shape. I had to focus on that, but I feel like I'm back to that right now.
Okay, Nate, go ahead with your question.
I mean, you got a good bit of playing time pretty early in your career here. How does that experience help? How does this second year any different?
I mean, I feel like experience always helps, but coming into this year, I just wanted to compete and get better.
Go ahead, Nick.
To be clear, were you out with an injury or with COVID?
COVID.
Can you just talk us through what the process of having to sit out for that 2 weeks is like?
It's really kind of, you sit out, you got to sit at home. You can't do anything. Basically, you sit at home. All you can do is watch film, join the meetings on Zoom. You're really just watching film the whole time.
What is the reinstatement process? How many times did you have to get tested before they cleared you?
We just set out the 14 days and we do like blood work and stuff and check our heart to make sure we're good. And then when we get back to practice and stuff, we have to go through like this reevaluation stage to where we have to condition and stuff to get back into practice.
Was the getting back in shape part harder than the waiting part, or what kind of was that?
I think the waiting part was hard. I was so bored at home. I got stir crazy.
Okay, we'll go to Ruby.
You had pretty significant playing time last year as a true freshman. How does your role changes now into a leadership position?
I feel like coming into a leadership position it's going to be something new for me, obviously, since I'm a sophomore. But I feel like it won't be that much of a change.
Neil, go ahead with your question.
So AJ, first of all, I'm glad you're well. Are you kind of relieved now? You don't have to. Do you have to do all of the testing now since you've recovered from it, or are you free from that for 3 months?
I'm free, so that's really, I'm kind of happy about that. I don't have to get tested for 3 months.
Was it difficult just to stay? Could you do any cardio type stuff during that 2 weeks, or were you forced to sit around?
I have to sit down because the heart stuff, that the chance of the heart things, we have to sit at home and do nothing.
Any other questions for AJ? Nick, go ahead.
Coach Kiffin talked a little bit today about cross-training skill guys on offense and defense. Are you going to be one of the guys that has to try and learn an offensive position, and kind of, are you looking forward to that?
No, I don't think I'll have to do that.
Go back to Ben.
Yeah, AJ, a lot's been made of how the offense, for the most part in camp, has gotten better at the defense, but it was a good day on Saturday for the defense. I know, obviously, just coming back from COVID, you might not have participated in that or done much there, but what did you see on Saturday that was encouraging defensively?
On Saturday, well, when I was in quarantine, when I was watching film, I just didn't see a lot of energy out there on the field. So this Saturday, when we were practicing, we got a lot of turnovers, and it brought energy to the sideline. And everybody was jumping around and things. That's really good to see as a defense.
Nick, go ahead.
Now that you've kind of been through this process, what advice did you give to your teammates about avoiding social distancing situations, and also just what happens if you have to go through it?
The social distancing part, I feel like I did a good job of social distancing, honestly. So like, I feel like it was something that I did the best I could, but I still got it. So like, if you get it, you just gotta deal with it and come back ready to work.
Go ahead, Ruby.
How different is the defense under Coach Kiffin's defense and everything like that from Coach Max from last year?
I feel like defenses are really similar in a lot of ways. So like, it's basically learning different terms and stuff. So like, it's really not that much of a difference.